patient. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready to told y'all that you better be running? I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's no, I didn't got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day.
Word. Well.
We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building rich heavens heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down?
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. It's the final 3 weeks of the season, still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
The 49ers.
And look at this, right away a loose football.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. That nigga just fumbled.
Road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words.
Yeah, it was bad.
They've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
I be doing too much. Knew that nigga gonna stack the ball.
Taking it down to the 14. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And
Good shit. Now I need one more touchdown. He become a star.
A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals.
Hey, turned the ball over early.
And the Cardinals will go.
And watch the bullshit he be getting, bro. I watched that nigga play the other day. He's be throwing the ball up and hitting triangle. Cause he goddamn heat off. Shit.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Man. Where he going?
1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Rosen off the play action.
I manned him up because I knew he was going there.
George Kittle. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Play action here with Rosen.
Damn.
He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he's going to get it all the way going down to the 10-yard line.
That nigga flooded everybody to the right side. That nigga got wide open on the other side. How in the hell?
2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types of
I was in zone.
talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
At the 6-yard line.
Rosen now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right.
Damn, he dropped a good shit.
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It hasn't been a real
This nigga playing like Buck here. This nigga trickery.
But now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. To throw is Rosen. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Let's see. Hold on, Jay. He only got 1 low.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid
That nigga big as hell, ain't he?
Yeah, let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield.
That's what I need him to do.
Get the receiver in motion. It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
This nigga DeVore bugging him, bro. I dumped me Armstead. God damn.
Stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd.
Counting down.
I double to that nigga and everything.
Here's Murray from midfield. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8.
Need another stop, man.
And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, 49ers 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
I don't know.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because
what the fuck flag on who? Oh yes, hold him.
Much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On play action, Rosen. Pass incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now Rosen. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Good shit.
It's gonna be incomplete.
That nigga knows something, boy.
Take a shot, but it's third down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers.
Damn, I ain't got dollar.
Secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They go play action. It's Rosen. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And it's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back. It lands right in the lap. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, 49ers 3.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Rosen will throw. And going for Ayuk again. This time he's got him. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep.
He caught that 24.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
San Francisco.
Throwing again, it's Rosen.
He caught that shit.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Nowhere to go.
Thank you.
The football, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
21-3 is your score after one.
The score, Cardinals 21, 49ers 3.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh, word!
20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time. And
That was touchdown.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating.
That nigga catching shit, boy.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Flush to his right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, but it's going to be second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Rosen to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 2nd down, it's Barker, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. First down run there by Mostert, but it won't accomplish much. In fact, officially, he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 3rd down, it's Barker, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
4th down.
And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards.
I do him like nothing.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So a dozen plays on that drive.
I got game of the week over there.
Just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
A short kick taken at the 18. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, let's get the fuck up out of Jack. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge, nigga. Come on.
Arizona's offense.
They got the goddamn front line, bro.
They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And again this time to the tailback. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Damn, I juke right into the nigga.
This time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
And 9.
Shotgun now from Murray. And he's got his man out of the
Bro!
And now
Fucking.
the ball's out.
It's before halftime. I get ball back.
Recovered by San Francisco.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
That bitch on conservative, nigga. I don't want no more fumbles, Jack.
Murray and the Cardinals with a
I still don't want no fumbles.
At their 25.
I ain't having that.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Nigga, team just fast,
Right
bro.
at the line of scrimmage, just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
That nigga Sin said, whoop that nigga King.
And he'll give it here to his right. And nowhere for him to go again.
Yeah.
Back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a third and 10.
It's third and 10.
Who, me?
Out of the gun, here's Murray.
I threw a pig.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
I did that play too many times. All right, let's get it right.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between
he's
being
streaming.
aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Parker, and he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 22. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
22-yard line.
And now it's Rosen looking. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off.
Nigga doing the same play over and over.
Just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On second down now. It's Parker.
Damn, I would have ran up in the hole.
Just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3.
I feel like he gonna throw a pick.
Defensively,
I can feel it.
pretty well figured out.
Can you feel it in the air?
It can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. So a decent deficit in this second half.
I got to stop him.
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Field goal, nigga. That's all you get.
Plays leads us to 4th down. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll try and run.
Damn, I flooded the inside.
Into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
If I was there 3-4 out, I would have got it. I would have got his ass.
His 25th touchdown, tying him and Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Now Rosen will lead him up here to go for 2.
Conversion.
Here's Rosen. This is caught. Was he in? Yes.
He down
2
14.
points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size.
Need something on the board.
Really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 31, Murray. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Down at about the 43 that time.
Receiver, the ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Tackle made.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd down, Bradford. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. And Murray's going to keep it. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
On second down, Bradford. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when you look up at the scoreboard. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And they'll get him down right around the 16. In on the stop, it was Tarvarius Moore.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Stepping up, he's going to keep.
Damn.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now this time, Murray to throw it. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And this
I'll take that.
It's right down the middle.
Just need some on the board.
Push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole.
How is these niggas getting open on these out routes?
Not lost in forever. 23 yards, the final tally.
3 yards. First down.
Now it's Rosen. And they'll get
He doing the same shit.
The 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Off the play fake, here's Rosen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barker. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And 6 yards to go.
The Niners on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. This is caught.
Okay, I'm gonna man him up.
2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Oh, my nigga failed.
A great play 26 touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the 49ers get a score closer.
My nigga failed.
The lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Cardinals 31, 49ers 21.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way. So it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
He's tackled at the 40.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
On second down now, Bradford. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the
no, I ain't care.
Right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Hey, Q beat Buck, I think, last night.
But it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball.
Oh, they gave him that.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over. They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
So the ref makes a call, no touchdown there, wipe it off the board. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The left side completion to Jones.
Well, I don't get that nigga just doing out routes, bro.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet.
And my nigga ain't never playing on it.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now they try the right side here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Now a handoff looking right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Let's try to do a fucking stop and go.
And that should just about put a bow on this one. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a handoff here to his running back. San Francisco will call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
And again this time to the tailback. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Yeah, man. Okay, I'm calling you.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down. Bradford. And he'll get
you said what, man?
that one. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right through. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. One final shot here for Rosen. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
To not finish a game on a defensive penalty, that's why they get one more untimed attempt.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. One final shot. They'll look.
That nigga caught that bitch on Buddha Baker.
It's caught, and they've won the football game. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
37. 49ers 36.
Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You score the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something from down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So for the Cardinals, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Niners, it's a late season stumble as they're going to fall to 12-2 on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.